F2 Season 3 here at the circuit of Barcelona, Catalonia for pre-season testing. I'm currently in the lobby just waiting for the final few people to join, and then we'll get onto the track and get ready for the start of Season 3 of Torpedo League. F2 starting one day before F1, both pre-season testing and for the first race of the season. Today we'll have a range of interviews for the drivers. That's what we'll be doing for most of this session. We may have some time between interviews to have a look at on track, what's going on track. I will make sure to keep alternating which driver we're spectating at the time. And we will get ready for pre-season testing. How many people we've got in there now? We've got 8 drivers in. Let me check that most of the ones that are getting interviewed are in, just to be sure. So give me a minute before we start up.
Are we going to be playing the national anthem, or
no? Because it's only pre-season testing.
Right.
We've got the first 4 people to be interviewed are in, I believe. Yep, so we're just waiting on 2 for the 5th, and then 6th is there. There's a couple there that are missing, and then
Forever Sin is missing.
Yep, so is Shadow Hunter, Gareth Minimad, and Niek. But we are starting anyway, so it's now time for pre-season testing. I will add them in the chat so that we can get them in.
Can you join after?
Yes.
What's up in the ART? I feel like they could be a team to watch out for.
Okay, let's just wait in a few minutes. Give me a few more seconds as we will see cars start to make their way onto the circuit. With a few cars on their out laps now, we've got Max out on circuit. We will get the track map up, the lap data, the telemetry. We'll get their fitted tyres, fastest lap, and there you go.
Only 8 people so far. More will be joining, I think.
Okay, I believe it's now time to have our first interview, and that will be with the Trident driver, Buller. So, should we get him in the party?
Do you want me to?
Yeah, well, you're the leader, so.
As I have invited him.
Hello, Buller. Welcome to the party. Welcome to pre-season testing for Season 3 of F2. We'll get straight into the interview. Sadly, your teammate isn't here. Don't know why.
I don't know where he is. I've been trying to get hold of him.
Yeah, so have I. But
He was changing his setup a little bit, apparently, or something, a bit ago. So,
well, hopefully he can make it
like,
by the end of the session, but he won't be able to have an interview because all scheduled. Although there is a space now made available by another driver who said they could be interviewed but now can't. So I'll try and sort that one out. So we will start off with the interview then with yourself, Buller. We'll start off nice, simple question. Are you looking forward to this season?
yeah, definitely. Love a bit of F2. Enjoyed it last season. Felt like I was strong, not as strong as you two. But let us get a full season in.
Good to hear.
So, for question number 2, where do you think you'll be able to finish in the Drivers' Championship?
I don't know. I hope to be involved in the championship fight. Well, I wasn't like too far off the pace last year. It was always sort of like 4th or 5th. I was just behind getting into the playoffs, so I think the pace is there once I get going again. But these are my first laps in the F2 car in this game.
And the race man has gone off.
It'll be interesting.
Where do you think you'll be able to finish in the teams championship?
Ooh, I think we're definitely, me and Clint are definitely going for the title. I think comparing and the way he's been practicing and what he's been telling me, I feel like we've definitely got a good chance. We want to keep the Trident legacy going.
Of course, Trident are the reigning
A very
teams
good
championship.
legacy.
Yeah, very good legacy started by you two, but we want to
Quite
keep
dominant as well. Keep up the dominance.
Yeah, double championship would be good. So I reckon we've got a good chance, definitely. And we've already spoken a little bit about, you know, early on in championship it's for the team. If we're in championship fight later in, we'll talk about that then.
Yeah.
So we're definitely going for the points for the team, definitely.
Good to hear.
So, are you happy with the teammate you have got?
Ooh, I don't know what to say. Can I say this on stream? Of course I am. Yeah, I couldn't be happier with the teammate. To be fair, I think we've got a perfect matching. Hope he feels the same. Definitely, yeah. In terms of the drivers in the field, obviously, I know him the most, apart from you two, and obviously we've raced a lot together. You guys have raced with us as well, so you know plenty of what we can do.
Yeah.
So yeah, definitely, good pairing.
Yeah. And also, do you think you can make it into Torpedo League F1?
I'd like to. Definitely, we'll see. We'll see how the season goes, because obviously there will be a few races that I will miss due to work and that sort of thing. So that obviously lets me down a little bit, but we'll see. I do enjoy the F2, but we'll just see how this. I'm not being over optimistic on that yet, because obviously then you go through. I could say yeah, but then we go through to the playoffs, have a terrible race, anything happens in that.
Yeah. Or have a failure.
Yeah, or anything. So we'll see how the season goes.
Yeah.
Okay, have you got anything else that you'd like to add, like to say in your interview?
Clint, if you're watching, where are you? Come on.
Yes, he's missing.
Yeah, no, always good.
Yeah, good to talk to you, and good luck for the season.
Thank you.
Alright, thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. It's time for our second interview of the day.
And who will that be?
That will be... Give me a second. That is Josh, the ART driver. His teammate will not be joining us because their English is not too great. But
Josh,
Josh will join
if you're
us.
watching, can you please make your way back to the pit lane?
Yep, so Josh, return to the pits as soon as possible.
As I've sent you a party invite.
As in theory, according to the schedule, he does have 50 seconds left, but because Clint did not show up, it's gone quicker than planned.
Yes. So we're quite ahead of schedule so far, I think.
Yes.
Due to only having 8 drivers, how many are we expecting?
I don't know how many we're expecting. As there's Josh pulling into the pit lane now. Good to see. And he's hit. Oh, he's crashed. Oh.
Oh no.
Oh.
Oh no.
Okay, so I've run into with Josh maybe slightly longer, due to us discussing, you know, him crashing out
What
of
happened?
pre-season testing. He just hit
In
the
the
wall
pit
on the
lane?
pit entry.
Wow.
That's not something you often see. Have you invited him?
Yes, I have.
Good.
Oh
Josh,
dear, dear, dear.
my first question is supposed to be, are you looking forward to the season? But
I
instead I'm
am.
going to ask, what happened there?
Oh, I was just closing the stream actually, because I was watching it, and didn't. I was in the pit, so I thought it would be okay, and then nope, just crashed into the barrier. So sorry about that.
Well, it's sad to see you retiring so early from pre-season testing.
It's cool. I set a good one lap in, so
You
Yeah,
made a
it's
whole
fine.
9 minutes, so congrats on that.
You managed to get until your interview. Yeah, it's a good start. But let's move on and let's get into your interview then, shall we? Are you looking forward to this season?
I am first season in F2. Bit of a rookie, I guess. I mean, I don't normally use F2 cars, so I'm going to have to adapt to it. But yeah, I'm very excited.
Good to hear.
Okay, so the second question is, where do you think you'll be able to finish in the Drivers' Championship?
It's tough to know until the first race happens, because I want to see the pace. I want to see where I am. I want to, if I want to say as high up as possible, but we'll see. I don't mind finishing mid-pack, that's fine, but hopefully a little bit higher up. But I don't think I'll be challenging for podiums just yet.
The next question is, where do you think you will finish in the team's championship?
Another tricky one, just because solely on pace alone. I'd like to say me and Max could do well for ART. They've been successful over the last few years, well, in real life anyway. But yes, it's all dependent on that first race. But hopefully we can get points on the board and maybe get into the top 3 teams. But it's hard to know right now.
Yeah. Are you happy with the teammate you have?
I am. Even though I don't think I've seen him race before, but I have trusted him already, and yeah, I'm looking forward to working together and hopefully getting them good points.
Yeah, and do you think you can make it back into the F1 league?
I'd love to. That is obviously the goal, but I won't be too disheartened if I don't make it this season. Possibly next season, if maybe not another opportunity. But yeah, I don't know. It's all dependent on just where I am in the pack. But hopefully I can.
Yeah.
Just to finish the interview, do you have anything you would like to add?
Well, I just hope the season goes well. Hopefully, get points. Didn't manage that last year in F1.
I think that Red Bull team was cursed.
Crashes and internet connection in the final third of the season.
Say Monza, I think you would have got points that day.
Yeah,
Thomas got
that
points and you were ahead of
hurts.
him. So
It still hurts. Got such a good start. Probably the best start I've ever done.
getting about 10 places, didn't you?
Just for yeah, and yeah, it still
I
hurt
thought
that
you
one.
jump start or something because you went flying up the order.
It was just a great launch, but oh well. But yeah, hopefully the season goes well. Hopefully it's all clean. Everyone in the group seems like a decent bunch of people, so hopefully the battles are good, and hopefully let's get some points for ART.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, that's it for the interview. Good luck for the season. I
Thank you,
would
guys.
say enjoy the rest of pre-season testing, but I have a feeling you won't. Yeah, you could listen to us and see the cars go around the circuit.
I will. Not the ideal start.
Yeah, it's not how you want your first season in F2 to go. But hopefully this isn't a bad sign for the season to come. Hopefully this is just you've got your crash out the way and you can focus on keeping
It's
it
the
out
first
of
one of the
areas.
season, that's fine.
Yeah, good to talk to you.
Thanks, guys.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Like, who is the next interview with?
The next person is Rice Man. So his interview is supposed to be at 12 minutes in. So we're past that now. So let's see. He's in the pit lane, so he's ready for it.
Please stay in the pits. I need to quickly search up your name because I'm not friends with
So
you.
these interviews are taking slightly longer than planned, but I think we've got a couple of people. We know at least one person that can't do it who was scheduled to, so we should all be good. So if
in
you are
15
listening,
minutes, we've done
expect
2
this to
people.
be maybe a minute or two late, and as it goes, will be later and later. But don't worry, we will interview everyone that is able to be interviewed. And hello to Rice Man.
Hello, you right?
Good. So we will start the interview now. Are you looking forward to this season?
Yes, definitely.
Good to hear.
Sorry, I forgot my question. The next question, sorry, is where do you think you'll be able to finish in the Drivers' Championship?
Quite a tough one, because obviously not everyone's here tonight at the moment. And last season there's quite a lot of competition, but I think I finished 6th last season, so it wasn't
As
too
we
bad.
had a very nice battle.
Yeah. It was an interesting, intense season last season, but hoping maybe top 5. That'd be nice.
Yeah.
Definitely one of the title contenders in my opinion.
Oh, okay, thanks.
As
Well,
you did show
si-
some great pace and
You were
racecraft last
6th
season.
in the championship. In theory, that with the drivers promoted in front of you, in theory
I
that
think
should
every
put you in title
driver in
contention.
front of you got promoted.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, they did. So there is no one in front of you from last season in the championship. So
but I think you
Jeez.
can be top 3 if you
Yeah.
put in some good results.
at
okay.
least top 5, surely.
But this is
so-
us asking you, not us telling you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
we expect this of you, no. But yeah, do what you can, really. Where do you think you'll be able to finish in the teams championship? Yourself and Jofi.
I don't know, because last season we were about the similar sort of pace, but he missed the first race, I think it was. And he missed Brazil as well, so we kind of struggled a bit. But I'm hoping if Jofi can make all the races, we may be able to push ourselves up a bit more. Maybe, I'm not sure, but yeah.
Are you happy with your teammate carried on for next season?
Yes. Yeah, we know each other from a different league, and we work well together with, just battling and not taking each other out sort of thing. So yeah, it's alright, yeah.
And do you think you'll be able to make it into the playoff race and then get promoted to the F1 league?
Well, I mean, hopefully, if you guys say so, then hopefully so, maybe. That'd be nice.
Okay, Jackson?
Have you got anything else that you'd like to add?
No, I don't think so, no.
Okay. Well, enjoy the rest of your pre-season testing, and good luck for the season. And wish you all the best.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, thank you for having me.
Okay.
Alright, cheers.
Bye. Okay, the next driver to be interviewed is Rossi. It's good to see Carl is in. Next driver is Rossi. One of the new drivers.
So Rossi, if
Let's
you're
have a
not
couple
in the
of
pit
comments.
lane, can you please return to it? If
Let's
you're
have a look.
in it,
He is
please
not in the pit lane.
stay.
So we are running a bit late, so sorry everyone. We have miscalculated how long the interview should be. But we've got a couple
think
of
it
people we're
should
going to
be
miss,
fine.
so we will get to everyone, do not worry. And annoyingly the stream is not appearing on people's feeds, but
Oh, Rossi.
as long as you click on Torpedo League channel, then you should be able
I
to
think
find us,
Rossi-
as Rossi's just gone off track.
I think he just went into AI mode because his steering wheel went really weird and just kind of jaggedy.
Okay, well hopefully he can return it to the pit lane. And then he can... Another comment. Carl, press square and then find your car, which is it Dams this season, Carl? And then you should be able to take control of one of the AI drivers, I believe. I've done that before, so that should work. But now we welcome Rossi to the commentary box for his interview. Hello. So we will start off this interview. You're currently.
Can we just make sure he's in the pit lane first?
Oh yeah. We'll let your car. Is your AI going to take, or is it you driving? I don't know which is. Ah, okay. Don't do what Josh did. He came into the pits for his interview and crashed.
It's that little wall there.
Yeah.
There's a little wall that sticks out.
It's very dangerous. So let's just.
Okay.
Rossi, quickly before we start, can you go to your party settings, and I'll do it at the same time so I know which way you've got to go. So go to party screen, go to party settings. You probably have to do this through DL. Go to party settings. Sorry, I'm a bit behind here. And then allow your voice to be shared. And then just if you want it just to be for the once, allow for current party, or always allow. It's up to you. Just so that the viewers can hear you.
On me, on my. If you go to the party.
Go to party screen, and then it's. And yeah, I'm also getting the fact that Carl has no hands. That's definitely interesting on board.
Just under view other parties.
And that should be working now. As Carl invalidates his lap time. Yeah, so
With no hands.
viewers should be able to hear you now. Hopefully they'll tell us if they can't.
Oh, Carl!
Oh, he's
That's
out of the
his wheel off.
session.
He's just joined and he's out.
He's done about a lap and he's crashed it. Exit of turn 9. That's not exactly what you want to see.
Oh dear, Carl.
That's not the start of the season. But now we'll get into the interview with Rossi, and I'm sure Carl will have something to say when we get to his interview later in pre-season testing. So, Rossi, start off with, are you looking forward to this season?
Yeah, definitely looking forward to get back racing again.
Good to hear.
Where do you think you'll be able to finish in the Drivers' Championship?
Or I'm hoping for a top 3 finish this season.
Ambitious, I see.
Okay, where do you think you'll be finishing in the Teams Championship this season? Oh, Palingding is retired. Sorry to interrupt
That was just randomly, he just stopped on track.
Okay, I'm you carry on with where you think your team is going to be in the championship.
Well, I know Shadow's a good driver as well, Shadow Broadcast. As I say, he's nice and consistent, so yeah, hopefully we can score quite a few points this season. But I don't really know the other drivers, so I mean, like, judging by the list, I know Buller's pretty fast, and so it goes, looks pretty quick. So,
Definitely got a
hopefully.
packed field this season. Got a lot of drivers that are going to be flying at the front.
That's good.
Okay, over to Charlie.
Are you happy with your teammate?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Oh.
Yeah. I know him from EDL League. They say I've raced with him before online and so forth. He's nice, clean and consistent, so yeah.
Just to say something, Palingding had a mechanical failure apparently, and his car just stopped. Which is very strange. Anyway, back to the interviews. Do you think that you can make it into Torpedo League F1?
Yes. Yeah. That's what I'm going for this season.
Okay. Jackson?
Is there anything else you would like to add?
No, not really. Just can't wait till next weekend, Bahrain.
Yeah, I think we're all looking forward to it. So, thank you for the interview, and good luck for the rest of pre-season testing and for the season.
And we'll see you on track.
Yeah.
You will.
See ya.
See ya. Bye.
Okay, so Palingding's clearly struggling with the new car.
I think he had a mechanical failure, that's what he said, but...
I think he's been revving the engine too high. These F2 cars, very quickly their gearbox can die. Like, we've had a few in races before, and this is a 45-minute session. The races are only 35 minutes, so... if you're revving that...
Oh, right, we say about that, right? I'm revving it loads. Okay, who's the next driver to be interviewed?
The next driver to be interviewed as Clint gets into the lobby. Give me a second. That last one was Rossi. Next one should be Shadow Hunter. but they are not in the lobby, so we can't interview them. So next it will be And So It Goes.
Righto, let's just send him a quick invite. And so it goes, if you're in the pit lane, stay. If you're not, return.
Currently in the gravel trap.
Currently in the gravel at turn.
Look at the banking of the
12,
grass
is it?
there. I have no idea. I think it's turn 11. Yeah, And So It Goes. Make your way back to the pit and join us in the commentary box.
Oh, everybody's got the helmet I really want. I really want that split helmet.
I wasn't a big fan of it. As we ride on board with And So It Goes, as they pull into the pit lane now. Don't do what Josh did. Don't do what Josh did. And he has done.
Good.
Good to see that he has made it to the pit lane.
That's going to be a call to Josh now. Like
Yeah.
speeding would be a call to Jackson.
Yeah, I love that fact.
4,000.
As And So It Goes is here for their interview. Currently top of pre-season testing. Welcome, And So It Goes. First of all, are you looking forward to this season?
Where do you think you'll be able to finish in the Drivers' Championship?
Oh, sorry, I don't think we can hear you, And So It Goes. So go to your party settings, or go to the party screen, party settings, and then allow your voice to be shared. Oh, okay. Well, Thomas has lied then.
I'll get up the stream.
So will I. I'll quickly mute
See if
my
I
mic,
can hear
Charlie. Wait, And So It Goes. Wait, which question were we on? Sorry, I'm checking.
Where do you think you'll be able to finish? I think.
Yeah, where do you think you'll be able to finish in the
Because I
season?
switch it off and then on again.
Let me try.
Yeah, we can't hear him on stream.
Hey, can you hear me now? Because I changed it on off again.
Oh, my stream's taking ages.
Hey, can you hear me now?
Yes,
Yes, we can hear you
we can hear you
now.
now.
We've both
Okay,
realised that at
cool.
the same time. Okay. Let's start again. Are you looking forward to this season?
Yeah, very much. The racing's fun and the league's fun, so yeah, really looking forward to it.
Good to hear.
Where do you think you can finish in the Drivers' Championship?
Well, I mean, I've been 8th for 2 seasons in a row now, so hopefully a bit higher than 8th on the grid.
Where do you think you'll be able to finish in the teams championship?
That's a bit of a difficult one, because historically Shrews isn't one of the more stronger teams in Torpedo League, but you know, we made progression from season 1 to season 2, so it's only logical that we go up. So battling for P4, P3 in the championship would be nice.
Are you happy with your current teammate?
Yeah, me and Hub, however you pronounce his name, we get along very well. We're both kind of, I don't want to say we're offensive, but we both share the same kind of humour, so yeah, we get along really well.
Do you think you'll be able to make it into the...
Never guaranteed. I think I've got the raw pace, hopefully, but I really need to work on my consistency. But ideal situation, yeah, is getting to top 5.
Any more comments that you'd like to add?
Not really. Just looking forward to Bahrain.
Good to hear. Good luck for the rest of pre-season testing, and good luck for the season to come.
Thank you very much. Thanks.
And
guys.
good. See ya.
As Trigger has no head.
He
Love
does
to
for
see
me.
it. Oh, great. I mean, he has a visor and that's it for me.
Oh, actually, good point. Yeah, he does just have a visor and like the fin on the back of the helmet. Okay, let's see who is next in the commentary box. Give me a second. It will be Niek and Carl, although Niek isn't here, so it will just be Carl. So Carl may...
He's appearing offline.
Let's invite him to the commentary box.
Let me just scroll for his name because he is appearing offline. There we go. As Carl, can you stay in the pits or go to the pits? Oh wait, he's already crashed, so
yeah.
doesn't
So
have to do that.
just having a go at him there, having a dig at him.
I didn't realise he crashed.
You never know. His car on the back of like a pickup truck might be on its way back to the pits, so you may be correct. As Carl has just appeared online.
I love seeing a trident without a head in it going round.
Yeah, you assume you're also watching Trigger, then.
Yeah.
Otherwise known as Clint. He runs another league called the Elite Drivers League, so go check that out. Myself and Charlie both race there, as well as other Torpedo League drivers, such as Buller,
As teammates.
Carl.
Yeah,
Rossi,
hello.
And hello, Carl.
Hiya.
So, as
Riceman.
Riceman, I think he's just pulled over to the side of the track. Or is that another mechanical failure? Because that car's again stopped quickly. Yeah, we'll have to look
no
into
cars
these.
near him.
I would say I'd be watching it, but I don't like hearing myself back. Like
I know what you mean.
it's strange. It's cringe. It's cringe.
As
I can't
that's
do
Oh,
it,
and
so I
Bonnie's is
wouldn't-
in the wall.
Okay.
Well, it
Carl.
lasted longer than I did.
Yes. I feel like the only is anyone who has lasted less time than you did.
Half a lap.
Josh did. Josh didn't last. He managed to last until his interview. Then he crashed out. Although considering when you joined, yeah, you didn't last very long.
Yeah, I must admit, sorry, I was late. So
That's all right. You made it in.
That's the thing of this season. It's going to be tight with me now.
As long as you make the races, you're alright.
I'll try and make it count. Obviously, I'm not afraid. I'm scared of deep water. I'm having swimming lessons, so and the
Fair
time I
enough.
come back, get quickly run in the shower and get back again. It's going to be about 10:45 till I can join. So,
Well, the
Yeah.
races start at 8, so you'll be starting the back, but well.
I would be anyway. Don't worry about it.
Well, with your start line glitch, it may be for the best that you start at the
Well,
back.
you said about Trigger being no visor. When I was driving, I had no hands, so I was driving
Yeah,
like.
saw
We
that,
saw
yeah.
that. We saw that on screen.
That's
You had
pretty
no
funny.
hands.
Yeah, well, let's get
That's
into
why I
the
must have
interview.
crashed.
Yeah,
Riceman
that
had
would
a
explain
gearbox
it.
failure as well.
We are getting into the time in this session where the session is getting longer than a race would be. We're almost there now, so maybe there are big reliability issues on this year's cars. These are 2019 cars, but we will look into
As
this.
Bonnie's is in the wall again.
But yes, let's start with the interview. Are you looking forward to this season?
Yeah, like I enjoyed it. I only my debut season was last season. Had a couple of good races. Yeah, why not? I can't see why I can't enjoy it. I love racing, so it's don't mind. Just let's go for it.
Where do you think you'll be able to finish in the Drivers' Championship?
Hopefully not bottom.
I definitely think you're
So
quick enough not to be bottom.
I'm not really good at believing in myself, but I really feel like a back of the grid. So I'm going to start at the back of the grid in late, but hopefully I try and be a midfield player. I think I feel like
You got the pace to be, for sure.
Luckily,
well,
I'm not here to reverse into you this time.
Oh no, yeah, you're a magnet to crash into me. Like it's not just once, but 3-4 occasions. But
Yeah.
I only got caught Australia.
I'm quite looking forward to it. It's I do enjoy it. Obviously, I've got the Elite F1 League, and then you're the F2 League. Yeah, it should be. It's just the setups, and obviously some tracks are stronger. I'm stronger on. Obviously, Spain I'm quite weak on as well. So no wonder I crashed.
Yeah, luckily that isn't on the calendar this season.
Yes!
Where do you expect to be in the teams championships? Yourself and Niek. I don't
Niek.
quite know the pronunciation.
Obviously, Niek was in only in a couple of races last season, wasn't he?
He's only a couple, yeah, but he did quite well. To be fair, he was doing decent pace.
Yeah, well, I can't see. I remember how he did, but it is. I don't mind sharing information with him. Yeah, I think we should be all right if we're both solid enough to get into the points.
Yeah, that really. Points makes prizes, as they say, but we'll try and make as many points as we can. Eh?
Yeah.
And on that topic, are you happy with Miek as your teammate?
Well, I could say if I can't, as I saw, it was in a couple of races last season. I can't really say if I remember what his pace was like. But obviously, everyone was in front of me last season, so he must be better than me. So obviously, I'm a person. I'm happy with anyone, to be honest. I'm not fussed.
Well, it's better than last season where you didn't really have a teammate.
Well, I had 4 teammates, so and that's what really annoyed me more than anything is the consistency of not having a solid teammate to be with. But
as Rossi
anyway,
spins into the barriers. Sorry to interrupt. There, Rossi just spun off exit turn 4.
Needed in EDL.
Like I feel like mainly I know I'm not going to get wins. I'm not fast enough, but I like to, as long as I have fun and have some good competitive racing. Who cares? Like
that's good.
I'm still trying to get on some steering wheel. I've now got my wireless earphones so I can use my steering wheel, but it's the calibration of it. Like I will be fast on the steering wheel, but I can't get the calibration right. It's annoying me. Trying to get PG is extremely annoying me to get it sorted. I tried like for 45 minutes the other day, and I still couldn't get it right. It's annoying me. I might have to nick yours, Jackson, see what it's like.
Yeah.
Do you think you'll be able to get into the top 5 and maybe challenge to get into F1?
No. No, just be reality.
Just no.
It's just. I just feel like there's so many good drivers on it, and obviously, I wish I could play this game a bit more than I could, but work duties. So I feel like as I said, like, as long as I get in and have fun, like it doesn't really matter. You know, I'm here to have fun. If I get in the top 5, happy days. I'm a sort of person like always think the worst. If it is worse, it don't really matter. If it gets better, happy days.
Yeah,
like,
it's a good attitude.
So it is what it is. I'm come to enjoy the season, to be honest. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to it. Good. When does it start? Next week, isn't it?
Yes, next week in Bahrain. Just for those that are watching, quick thing. I've seen a couple people in the F2 chat saying that they don't like the fact that reliability is an issue in the league. We don't have a choice on reliability. We just have we get the F2 cars, and that's what we get. Just a quick thing, like, because we've been noticing a few people have been having gearbox failures, and F2 we have had that issue in the past. Not as bad as this.
I think it was Canada, isn't it?
I believe so, and Season 1 Austria, Tim had that, gifted me a podium, so I'm not going to complain.
It's just, don't rev out your engine
on your engine, just make sure to rev, like, as soon as it gets, like, starts to rev up, gear up. Don't, like, it's so not as in, there probably isn't much of a speed difference. Yeah, just as soon as you see it going blue, gear up, because it really is a risk. I personally have never had sort of gearbox wear getting that bad, but maybe it's with certain people's driving styles that it does sort of get worse. Maybe you're going through the gears quicker on downshift.
Gearbox braking.
Or if you're revving it out too much in the straight or gearing down too quickly, then that's when you sort of start going to get wear. So try and limit that. Maybe do some practice races perhaps against AI.
We should probably do the next interview now, Jackson.
We have to first ask Carl what his any more comments that he has.
One is Charlie Racing. I know Jackson's been promoted to F1 as champion.
I've been promoted as well.
Oh, have you?
Okay, so both yes. So we are commentators this season.
Okay. All right. No, that's fine. Just wondering. That was all. I can't. I know Jackson got through for the playoffs, and I'd say playoffs. It's not football, is it?
No. We call it the playoffs anyway.
I won the playoff race, so I got through.
Did you?
Well, he won the race. It was a reverse grid race. You know, I had no ERS, so let's not talk about it. We both got promoted.
Having complaints now, ain't he? See?
We are your commentators.
Let's switch it up a bit. How do you think you're going to do in F1?
Oh, okay. This is wasn't expecting that. I'm expecting points. I'm hoping for a good keeping it in the point. I feel like pace-wise, I want to be on pace for points in every race. I don't expect to get points, you know, with people crashing out and all that sort of stuff. Like, going to get caught up in incidents. We're going to have bad races. But I want to be on
'Cause
pace for points in every race.
Because I know,
yeah.
in that F1 league there is some seriously fast-paced people.
Yeah, well, our quickest driver retired at the end of last season. Now only a race director, and the second quickest driver got kicked out of the league. So it definitely
Might
is
have half a
very
chance,
close
eh?
on. It's very close on pace this season. It's unbelievable.
I
Like, we're
want
going to
to
see
be
about
getting
5 new
around-
race winners.
Probably P8, P9, P10ish, somewhere around there.
Yeah, it's going to be a
Fighting
battle.
with Jackson and that, because I think I'm similar on pace with him.
Yeah, pre-season testing for F1 is tomorrow at 7:30 PM. So if you want to tune into that, obviously.
See, wouldn't be
be
that
nice
little
for
plug.
more people to get in.
See?
Yeah. It's good. That's very good. Yeah, Carl. Again, I think this is the third time I think I've said it today. I would say enjoy the rest of your pre-season testing, but
Yeah, I know.
it's not quite
it
gone
is
to
what
plan.
it is.
Good
No,
luck
no,
for,
it is what it is.
Good luck for the season though, because you've got the
Yeah.
pace. You'll be starting at the back probably, but you've got the pace to make your way through. And maybe at the back you can avoid some lap 1 incidents, and hopefully less cars will reverse into you.
Well, Charlie's not in it, so I should be fine.
Yeah.
Right,
yeah.
talk to you later.
Yeah. Talk to you soon.
Yeah, alright.
See ya.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye. Okay.
Yep, sorry, I forgot about Scott couldn't race.
Okay, let's look who is next. We don't have much time now. Luckily, there are only 2 people left for us to interview. Next one is
3 minutes for
Bunnies.
interview.
So they're in the
Yes!
pit. And also, Trigger, if you are listening, make your way to the pits in maybe a lap or two's time. Just because we've only got 6 minutes left, so these final 2 interviews... Well, this one will probably go to the end, then we'll have a little interview for Trigger at the end of the session. Maybe just as the day ends.
It
So
is
we just
looking
wait
quite
for
close at the top.
Bunny's join. It is looking very
3
close
tenths
on pace,
separating the
yeah.
top 3.
Bull are doing well, so hopefully, so Trigger, you get maybe 1 or 2 laps in whilst we interview Bunnies, who should be joining soon.
As he has joined now.
And now they're joined. Welcome, Bunnies, to the party.
Flash commentary box.
Yes, hello. Currently P10 pre-season testing. I don't think we've set a lap yet, but should have a bit, might have a lapse time after the interview.
Yeah, I'm still trying to get used to the handling of the F2 cars on this game.
Yeah, they are very different. Even I honestly, if I hadn't got promoted, I think I'd only be top 5, maybe not even that, because the handling has changed so much this season. I think I would have not won the championship if last season was this season. So handling's changed a lot.
Well, the new game suits me a lot better, so that's nice.
We've seen you in a wall a couple times, but hopefully that's just warm up.
Yeah, just learning
Errors.
the car.
Learning your limits. Anyway, so Jackson, over to you.
Okay, so we'll do a slightly shortened interview this time. So quicker answers, please. Sorry, we've had a few people cancelling, so it's messed up our schedule, and then we've had people going longer. So just quick answers, and we'll answer ask the same questions.
So quick questions, come on.
Yeah. So are you looking forward to this season?
Yeah, for sure. I hope I can do well.
Oh, I dropped my phone.
Where do you think you'll be able to finish in the Drivers' Championship?
I think I can make top 10. I'd like to consistently be finishing in the points, so I think top 10 is where I'm aiming for.
Fair enough, fair enough.
Where do you think you'll be able to finish in the Teams Championship?
Scott's pretty fast, and I think he's underestimating how he'll do in the F2 cars, so I think we can maybe... I think as a team we can try to get top 4 even.
Good to hear. Charlie?
Are you happy with your teammate Scott, and glad that you've chosen him?
I'm thrilled to have Scott with me. He's a great guy, and he's decently fast, so I look forward to racing with him.
Do you think you'll be able to make it to Torpedo League F1 anytime soon? Obviously you had a couple reserve appearances last season, but full time.
Yeah, I don't know that I'll be able to make it there this season, but within the next couple of seasons, I think I might be able to if I don't have to quit the league because of school.
Any more comments that you'd like to add?
Not really, just that I'm looking forward to racing here, and I think the new game will suit me a lot better, so I'll try to do well. I mean, obviously I'll try to do well, but I think I'll do a bit better this season than last season.
Yeah, that's good to hear. Good luck for the final 2 minutes of pre-season testing, and good luck
Oh, yeah.
for the season.
And one last thing. My pace isn't great, but my overtaking is good. So, don't expect me to be leading, but expect me to try and make overtakes.
Okay.
Alright,
See ya.
so Trigger, stay in the pit box. We are inviting you now.
Yep.
See ya.
See ya.
Alright, bye bunnies. Bye. As Nick has just joined,
Okay, so we might have time for his interview just at the end after Triggers. So Trigger can get in as quick as he possibly can. That is very helpful.
as Buller sets another fastest lap of the Grand Prix, I think
Buller
Buller is
flying.
do you want to do a prediction as Max Mulder has spun it up turn 3?
Whilst we wait for Trigger to join, I would say Buller definitely a title contender this season, along with And So It Goes.
So, the
Trigger
top
should be
3,
quick.
your prediction.
Top 3 in the championship. Actually, quick thing, Charlie. Wait, you said Nika has joined, so that should be alright.
Yes.
I don't know why Trigger hasn't. Have you sent a party invite?
Yes, I have.
Okay, so just waiting
I'll
on
send him
Trigger.
another one.
Okay.
So, my top 3 are going to be Buller, then And So It Goes, then Trigger. No, sorry.
Okay.
Buller, Trigger, then And So It Goes. I think.
For the season, my top 3 are Buller, Riceman,
Ooh.
Trigger. Riceman was 6th last season. I think it's wrong to underestimate him.
I have raced And So It Goes a couple of times in this game. He's showed good pace. I've raced Trigger as well, and he's showed really good pace as well. I haven't raced Buller or Riceman yet. Wish I was in F2 still.
Sorry that Clint isn't joining, or Trigger.
We will go straight on to Neat then. Can you just pop him a quick message just to see if...
Just wait a sec on the Trigger situation.
Well, I have an invite ready for Neek.
Okay, as it seems Trigger is...
Whoa,
Oh, Jesus Christ.
okay.
As
Okay.
Trigger has decided to join the party
Okay,
now.
come on, quickly.
Hurry up.
Hello.
As And So
Hello.
It goes fastest.
Okay, so quick fire questions now. Are you looking forward to the season?
Yes.
Where do you think you'll be able to finish in the Drivers' Championship?
First.
Okay, optimistic.
Where do you think you'll finish in the team's championship?
First.
Are you happy with your teammate?
More than happy.
Do you think you'll be able to make it into the Torpedo League F1 and go through the playoffs?
No comment.
Okay.
Okay, good answer.
And do you
Nah.
have any more comments on?
Realistically, I don't know. Right? Obviously, we're gonna try and give it our best. Obviously, we're living up to the Trident name. You know, obviously, you
Yeah.
two being driver and instructors titles last season. So we want to try and keep that going. You know, and obviously, Buller's doing really well.
As he has
Obviously,
just gone
this-
fastest.
Yeah, this is his first time in an F2 car today, so he's doing really well, and I'm very proud of him.
Yeah, it's good he's
Obviously,
doing well.
we will work together on a daily basis. We will try and get set up sorted, talk about strategies and stuff like that. So yeah, we will be working very closely together.
Good to hear.
But our main rivals will be Shadow, Rossi, Carl.
Oh,
I'll
he
be
said
starting
that
the back.
he didn't have high hopes, but
Remember, Carl will be starting the back
when
of
he,
most
when, he,
races.
when he puts his mind to it, he can drive good. I mean, look at Canada last season, right?
Yeah.
He got up 7 places just battling through the field, you know?
I think your main rivals will be And So It Goes, and Riceman,
And Buller.
and Max Mulder.
See, I wouldn't class Buller as my rival. I'd say he's gonna be a teammate. Do you know what I mean? If
Oh,
I'm
okay,
quicker
fair
than him, obviously we've worked this out. If I'm quicker than him, he will let me through, right?
Well, looking at the
And
timing so far, he's a
fourth.
second quicker than you in pre-season.
That's
I know it's
because
only
I've only
pre-season.
done I've only done 6 laps. Do you know what I mean?
Ah,
He's
okay,
done a
fair
lot more
enough.
than me. You know,
Yeah.
I came into it a bit later, so obviously we've got another 45 minutes yet. So
Oh no, it's
anything
just
can
this. It's just this.
happen. Oh, was it just this?
Yeah, it was shortened because not many people showed up.
Well, considering I've only done 6 laps of P4, so you know, I
you
can't
have done
really
well.
complain at that.
You have done
Can't
well.
complain. You know, I know for the
Yeah.
fact I can get a lot faster. I can shave another second off. Easy.
Uh,
So
Right then,
So,
are
yeah.
we going to get Neek in?
you can invite him, see if he joins. And so yeah, Clint, good luck for the season.
cheers, boys.
And
Alright,
I'll
cheers,
talk to you
Clint.
soon.
All right, mate. Take it easy. I'll speak to you soon.
See ya.
Adios.
Adios, amigo.
A lot of invalidated lap times. And mechanical failure
Yeah.
was the reason for a lot of these failures. So
Yeah, let's look at Riceman. How did he...
it was mechanical failure.
Doesn't say.
His gearbox locked and he spun around. So yeah, that's not what you want to see.
But just be a bit more careful on your engines, guys.
Yeah, you gotta be careful with it. You gotta nurse the car.
You can't be throwing
Yeah,
it around like a rag
just-
doll.
If you're like in qualifying, feel free to chuck that car around the track. But in the race, slowly gear down. Don't go like you can probably hear my paddle. So it's like under braking, let's say you're going from 6th down to 2 into turn 1. You want to go not. See, there's like you're gonna ruin your gearbox the quicker you go.
Yes. Well, not as in on track, but... Oh, I just hit my head.
It doesn't
As we
seem
will
that
now
Nick
have-
is joining.
A 3-lap race to
Yes.
finish it off.
Just to finish off the day.
That's what we're waiting for. Yeah, Rossi and Max.
As that doesn't look like Nick is going to join, so we'll just watch this 3-lap race, and then that'll be it for the stream. As 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights,
5 lights, I'll let you say it.
and jump start there for Max. As
But
Rossi
it's
now
lights
takes
out,
the
and
lead.
away we go with Rossi taking the lead.
Jesus, a bit late there. As there's a Nick has stayed stationary on the grid. Let's check the comments of YouTube, and I'll let you commentate over
As
this.
Buller has gone down the inside, there's a bit of contact between Rossi and so it goes. But Buller is now into the lead as Niek has been disqualified. But lots of people going wide at turn 3. Everybody looking to keep it on track without spinning. As Bunnies has overtaken Clint, well, Trigger. I'm just going to call him Clint.
I'm going to call him Trigger.
Fine, I'll call him Trigger as well. As he is pushing Bunnies through the corner. But this battle up front, and so it goes, and Buller could be a feisty one. Obviously, Spain, not a very good track for overtaking, as there's a lot of dirty air. And not many overtaking spots.
Could this be a run? Any runs going down the order? Let's have a look.
Is Clint gonna send one?
Trigger, contact! Sorry. Rossi into the back of Riceman as Trigger goes around the outside
as
of Bunnies.
Bunnies has also...
Oh,
and
Max
Max
is gone.
Waters round!
He's lost it.
As Trigger has got up to P5 from P7. In those 2 corners. As I can now see Trigger's helmet. And Carl May's hands. So... But Buller and so it goes are streaking away already. This is going to be an exciting season, Jackson, isn't it?
It is indeed. Is that timing glitch? That's yeah.
As Bunnies
there is a slight timing glitch where Carl is apparently in P2 on the timing sheets. He isn't.
That is not on my screen. He is currently in P9.
On my screen, Trigger is leading the race. Carl is second. Buller is third. So I'm gonna quickly just change my time there. No, it's not quite fixed. Let's try and fix this.
Press options and then come out of again, I think.
Actually, I will take this opportunity in a minute as yeah, that's fixed everything. Riceman in P3, Rossi P4, Trigger P5, Bunnies P6, Josh P7, Palinding P8, Carl May P9, and Max P10. It's very close up front. I'll actually use this chance. You can commentate on the race. For anyone that is watching, help me out on the camera settings for this. Is there no option for it in this?
Yeah, there is.
Is it graphics? Oh, okay, so you're just stuck with this.
I'll send you mine after, and you can go to time trial.
I think it's just whatever it is for what it is for me personally. So telemetry is massive. Apologies, that's what you have to live with. I have
I think you can change the on-screen display.
Actually, no, it is default. Sorry, I'm used to mine. For mine, my telemetry is tiny, and my mini map is huge. So.
Yeah, that's the same with me because I copied your settings.
Okay.
But Trigger is now very close to the back of Rossi.
Yeah, you can't actually do it.
As he's taking
so
a better line through there. Is he going to make a move?
Here. You don't
On
get
the last lap of the
this.
race, Trigger is too far back to make
He's
a move
very
on
close.
Rossi. But it looks like
Rossi,
Buller
bad
has
exit.
won
Rossi's
this
lost
race.
it. Rossi has lost it, and Trigger has got the position.
Is in P4. But it looks like Buller is going to win this race without any late slip-ups.
Yeah, Buller, title favourite.
I think this top 4 will be the top 4 in the league, in my opinion. As right now, I'm going to choose a time penalty, so Trigger will get that of P3. But it's good to see Trident back in the lead of the...
Yeah, leading the race,
back in the lead of the race.
But
But
for those that
especially
don't know,
good to see how it's Ralph Beauchamp's car. No, it's Alesi's car, which was clearly the better driver last season as well.
I'd have to strongly disagree. As Buller comes around the final corner to win the pre-season free lapper. And so it goes P2,
time penalty.
Riceman P3, Trigger P3, Riceman P4, Rossi P5,
A
Bunny's
1-3
P6.
for Trident, like in Canada sprint race last season.
As Josh is going to come home in P7, Palinding P8, Carl May P9, and Max Mulder, well, let's not talk about it.
Disappointing for him because he jumped the start. And what were you going to clear up?
For those that are wondering, the commentators for this season of F2 are not Kyle and Thomas, in case you haven't noticed. This season they have changed, and this season it is myself, Jackson, also known as Jackson55 F1, the reigning Formula 2 champion, who used to commentate F1, but since I got promoted, I now commentate F2, so, you know, it works. And my teammate from last season in F2, and Torpedo League F2 race winner,
Max Mulder's crashed across the line.
Charlie MG06. So the reigning teams champions teammates are your commentators. One was Pips, or Thomas was supposed to do it, but just changed his mind. So thanks, Thomas, for, you know, just in case, just, you know, if we weren't, one, reuniting us, and two, throwing everything into turmoil before the race. Luckily, me and Charlie used to commentating each other. If it had been two random people, then who knows what had happened. But luckily, we commentated F1 together. So we are used to being co-commentators.
Yes.
So yeah.
As Buller slams the bottle down, like Lando Norris, the superior British driver.
I mean, no. But
I'm kidding. It's a joke. Don't worry.
Yeah. I mean, it's clearly Lewis Hamilton. Like, genuinely, it's Lewis Hamilton. Then it's George Russell. Like, I'm a massive George Russell fan, but I'm not going to come out here saying he's better than Lewis Hamilton. You can see that he's talented behind the wheel of the Williams, but you can't tell if he's, like, 6-time world champion talented. You can. I think he's showing world championship talent, but not 6-time world championship talent necessarily. You could, like, he may be a 6-time world champion in the future. You just can't tell.
Does it say that Trigger started 0 on the grid for you?
Yes. Yeah, it does.
It's a Neek Palling.
So he's actually lost.
Sorry,
he's actually lost the place.
Started 0 on the grid. I mean, did he just start in the pit lane? Maybe. Don't know.
Well, yeah. Thank you everyone for watching pre-season testing for Torpedo League F2. Tomorrow is Torpedo League F1 pre-season testing, where the commentators will be Trigger 2K20, or otherwise known as Clint, and Forever Sin, otherwise known as Scott. So they will be your commentators for F1 pre-season testing tomorrow. Me and myself, Charlie, myself and Charlie will be interviewed, as we are both drivers. Myself for Mercedes and Charlie for. So smash the door. No, that's Kevin. So yeah, make sure to tune in to Torpedo League F1 pre-season testing tomorrow at the same time, 7:30 PM BST. Next week on Friday at 7:30 PM BST, tune in for Bahrain Season 3, Round 1 of Formula 2. So, until then, goodbye.